Let me just check how I look in here. I look like absolute dog shit. I always look like dog shit, though. It's not a surprise to anybody. Why is this not focused? Focus up, bitch. Cat, shut the fuck up. Every time I go to film, something happens. I film one YouTube video every fucking, like, 3 years. Why is... let's just go with Mario Strikers update. We're getting Pauline and we're getting Diddy Kong. That's like a 5 on 10. I could honestly give less of a fuck about Pauline and Diddy Kong. I think last video we ended off with the Mario Kart DLC, and I think it's fitting that we start this video off with the Mario Kart DLC. They ended up showing us 2 maps from the upcoming map pack, and it's whatever. It's a Christmas map from Mario Kart Tour and Peach's Garden from Mario Kart DS, I believe. Who cares? 3 on 10. We actually got a bunch of new Nintendo Switch Online N64 games coming. I'm not sure even if that's how you say that. I don't know why they call it... What's the actual name for that? I don't even know what the real name for it is. It's like Nintendo's version of Xbox Game Pass, except it's all games that came out 30 years ago. Not that that's a problem or anything. I actually really enjoy most of these games. It's just that it takes them fucking years to put them on the service. It's like, why do you even have the service? This is a side tangent. Just Nintendo hates it when we port their games, but they never re-release them, like, ever. And if they do, it's re-released for like 3 fucking months. Like, what was this? It boggles my fucking mind. I don't understand their business model. They have like thousands upon thousands of fans asking for simple ports or simple re-releases of games that came out 30 years ago that they can easily do. Like, easily do. Yet they don't do it. And then they bitch about people emulating them. It's like, you don't just release the game. Like, Nintendo fans are some of the most loyal fans I've bared witness to. They will literally buy dog shit on the side of a fucking Ohio State freeway, as long as the Mario logo's on it. Focus. This is gonna be a literal problem every time. We're getting Pilot Wings, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. And I honestly forget what else they announced. Although, who gives a fuck, because we're getting GoldenEye. Not only are we getting GoldenEye, we're getting GoldenEye with online capabilities. I actually am gonna purchase Nintendo Online Plus now, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't care. When I got the Animal Crossing DLC, the one that was super reminiscent to Happy Homemaker on the 3DS, everyone was like, well, why'd you buy it? Why don't you just get the Nintendo Switch Online membership? And I was like, I don't know. There's not enough incentive to it, and I feel like I'm not going to get any use out of it except for this expansion. I also did that with the Mario Kart DLC. I picked it up because I didn't feel like there was an incentive to paying yearly for these things. I felt like I just wanted to own them. I didn't want to have to be tethered to this weird subscription service. Like, let's just face it, half of these NES games, half of these Sega Genesis games, half of these fucking N64 games, you're never gonna play them. Everyone's just gonna play GoldenEye online. Let's just call it spade for spade here. That being said, GoldenEye was probably the most exciting thing to happen during this Direct. Spoiler alert, even more than Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever the fuck it's called, Tears of Jupiter from Train. GoldenEye gets a 10 on 10, most hyped thing in this whole Direct. I might be retarded. Well, since I just mentioned it, we should just talk about Zelda Tears of Hyrule or Tears of the Kingdom. I forget Kingdom. I'm pretty sure is it Tears of the Kingdom? Let's see what it is. Tears of the Kingdom. I was correct. Okay, so Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a game that I have full faith in. I don't have to see anything to know that it's a good game. And before anyone says, oh, Breath of the Wild is overrated, Breath of the Wild is not all it's cracked up to be, watch this Direct. Like, after this video, if you haven't seen it yet, or you just might forget, watch it. There are fucking 20 clones. Genshin Impact is a fucking Breath of the Wild clone. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't want to hear anybody say otherwise. Like Genshin Impact is just Breath of the Wild, but like a little risque. You know what I mean? I fucking hate Genshin Impact for that one reason. Everyone saw how well Breath of the Wild did. They saw that it single-handedly sold a console for 3 years. And not just like second place, third place, like it was the #1 sold console for like 2 years straight. So of course everyone's gonna fucking copy that. I'm just super confident that they'll knock this one out of the park. It's a 10 on 10. Whatever. Splatoon is like almost a stereotype yearly released shooter at this point. Every Splatoon game now is just a derivative of the last with very minute changes. So I really do not give a fuck. I was super hyped for Splatoon 2 when it was announced. I bought Splatoon 2, and then I said, wow, this game is just Splatoon 1. And before you go, Zach, there's a story mode. The only part of the story mode I actually enjoyed with Splatoon 2 was locked behind a paywall. That's not how a game is supposed to be. Now I get it, you're gonna keep the core mechanics of spreading your juices everywhere, but like, Christ, can we just like switch it up a bit? Can you like not just add one gun? Or a bow? Like this game, it's the yellow chick with... That sounds kind of racist. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Sure, we got Squidling Katniss Everdeen on the cover, so I'll give it a 1. I'll give it a 1. I would have gave it a 0, but I'll give it a 1. I'm not even a Splatoon hater. I actually enjoy the aesthetic of Splatoon. I enjoy like the lore of Splatoon. But the gameplay is just so fucking boring at this point. And I can't stand it. I can't stand it anymore. Please do something cool with the Splatoon IP, I beg of you. Or give us ARMS 2. I would actually much prefer to play ARMS 2 than Splatoon 3. Oh, there's a new Fire Emblem game. I don't know the name. I'll put the name right here. This is the name of the new Fire Emblem game, guys. I can't remember it offhand. Nor do I care. This guy has hair that looks like Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. I'll give it a 5 on 10. You know, I like the idea of ghosts. Listen, the Nintendo Direct was fucking boring, okay? Like I said last video, I'm not part of the Fire Emblem community, so I don't know, but it seems like it looks like a good game. I won't start shitting on it, and I've always wanted to play Three Houses, and with the release of this game, I actually might fuck around and pick up Three Houses, because I've been sleeping on that game for a while. Oh, hemorrhoids. I fucking love hemorrhoids. Oh my god. They just feel so good. I love it when I have hemorrhoids on my ass. We got some footage for Pikmin 4. It was nothing gameplay related, but it was kind of like the atmosphere and the textures running in the engine. And we got one screenshot of gameplay, but it was a screenshot, so was it really gameplay or game pick? I don't know. This might sound super nerdy or stupid, but I'm actually really happy for the Pikmin community. I'm not part of the Pikmin community, but I'm happy for them because they've been waiting a long time for this game. And just for them, I'm going to give the Pikmin reveal an 8 on 10. Not a huge Pikmin fan, but the game does look good, and maybe if I just go back and play Pikmin games, I'll start sucking pick dick. Octopath Traveler 2? I mean, I never played Octopath Traveler 1, and to me the game looks boring as shit. It's just not my type of game, so I'm not even going to give it a rating. Last game I'm going to talk about is that new game. I forget the title, so here's the title. This is the title. I'm going to give it an 8.5 on 10. This game is basically about detectives, and you guys are like the best detectives in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, and you have to go and solve mysteries and yada yada yada. Some of the game caught me off guard. I was like, what is this? I didn't know what I was looking at times, but 90% of the gameplay looked like something that I would really enjoy, and I liked the concept. And so this was kind of like an underdog. I don't know, like, I think this game is actually the game I'm most hyped about, and I never get hyped about anime games. I don't know. Yeah, so that's a 9 on 10. Or what did I say? 8.5 on 10. It's an 8.5 on 10. Oh, and we got a robot thing in Xenoblade. Again, I don't play these Japanese games, but the robot looks cool. So, and I know a lot of you guys are going to want to fuck it, so I'm going to give it a 9. Anyway, speaking about fucking, practice safe sex. That's the end of the video. And, I don't know, maybe I'll throw something at the end of this video just for shits and giggles. It's gonna be right here.
In school telling me, always in the barber shop, Chief Keef ain't about this, Chief ain't about that. My boy at BD on a fucking Lamron and them. They say that nigga don't be putting in no work. Shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't no shit. And all y'all fuckers talking about Chief Keef ain't no hitter, Chief Keef ain't this, Chief Keef a fake. Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't live with that nigga. Y'all know that nigga got caught with a rat shit, shooting at the police and shit. Nigga been on probation since fucking I don't know when. Motherfucker, stop fucking playing him like that. Them niggas all savages out there. If I catch another motherfucker talking sweet about Chief Keef, I'm fucking beating their ass. And so I'm not playing no more.